May won the battle, but he ain't win the damn war.
That's it?
That's it.
So he's not going to get there. You're not going to win the championship.
He ain't.
How do you retaliate?
I'm just not going to let him win it. I'm going to win it.
You're going to make it the championship for?
That's the plan right now.
And anything you want to say to all these fans out here that have come out and seen the show?
Appreciate them being here. They're awesome, man. This place is great. We should be in victory lane right now. But, you know, it's just the way it went today. It didn't work out. But proud of my guys, proud of our team. And, you know, everybody said we're out. Said we couldn't run good at Martinsville. We don't run good at short tracks. Our team's shutting down, so we can't make it to the championship 4. Yeah, bring it on. I'm going to show everybody.
Would you have done the same to him in the same position?
I was next to him for 6 laps. I never knocked him out of the way. We were going to race hard for it in my book, and you know, I cleared him fair and square. We weren't even banging doors for me to pass him. He just drove to the back of me, knocked me out of the way. So, yes, short track racing, but what goes around comes around.
Regan Smith chatting with the 62 of Brendan Gaughan. We saw that there were some issues earlier between those two. Oh, and we've got issues. Ty Dillon, Regan Smith. We saw Ty Dillon get into Regan Smith on a restart. The discussion hasn't gone well.
And chatting with his dad right now is Ty Dillon. Ty, a lot of contact out there on the track today. What do you think Regan's point was trying to be here?
I don't know. He didn't say much. So he's going to wreck me, but we'll see. You know, I hate that for his guys, but it's a mistake on my fault. Honestly, I was going to talk to him about it, but I guess he didn't want to talk. So if he wants to do that, meet him in the bus line. We'll handle it. I'm not afraid. But proud of our Engle Light Lager Chevrolet. Nick and the boys did a good job. I just made 2 real big mistakes, and I took full blame for it. But you want to come down here picking a fight, it's a different game. I'll get whatever you want.
Describe what you were trying to do on that restart, Ty.
I got a good run on Boris. Or that was the second one. I got a good run. Cut to the inside, and it's the first time I've done that here at this racetrack, and I've seen people be able to do it, and I just didn't complete it. As simple as that. I made a big mistake. Got to wheel hopping, and there was no saving. I did it 2 times in a row. I'm very disappointed in myself for doing that. Not only did I tear up everybody else's car, but I tore up mine. And very apologetic about that, but not about after the race.
Top 5 for Ty Dillon today. Mike?
And Regan Smith walking back toward the garage. What was your side of the story?
Well, I got dumped in turn 1. It was pretty plain and simple, and I don't think I'm the only one that he dumped today, so it's disappointing for Tax Slayer, all the guys at Junior Motorsports that work really hard on these race cars. I guarantee you, I might have lost the championship today, but he sure as hell did too. There's 0 chance that 3-car wins this championship, and I'm going to make sure of it.
He took responsibility for what happened on the restart. He actually took issue with the comments afterwards, but as far as restart goes, he took responsibility.
Well, of course he did. He came out of all of them unscathed. I'd take responsibility too, as well as if I knew that the car was back there in 30th place, out of my way. You ain't got to worry about it when you do that.
Brian Scott not happy at all with Bubba Wallace. These 2 are just not happy with each other. Watch this. He leans in, looks like they're talking, then things get really aggressive. He walked away and then he walked back over here to talk about it some more. Here they come. And they went after it.
As in most cases, there's 2 different sides to it.
Well, let's hear from it. Jim, what do you got?
What I got is a obviously intense Brian Scott. Tell me what led to the conflict with you and Bubba Wallace.
Well, first off, obviously, hats off to all the guys at RCR, ECR. I think that we showed, as a company, we're really dominant. I felt really good about our Short Lodge Chevrolet. Extremely good out front. We struggled a little bit with it in dirty air. You know, we just kind of kept having restarts and red flags, and the race wasn't really going smoothly, and that didn't really play into our favor. And we got a restart. We pitted. and it put us back a little bit track position. We got a restart, and the 6 just, I mean, he drove down into me. He tried to, it's, at least from my, I don't know, I want to see this replay.
Take another look at it here, Brian.
I never felt like he even gave me a chance to get in the corner, and he loosened our right rear wheel, and it ruined our day. Really unfortunate. Such a fast car. Thanks to Shore Lodge, Albertsons, everybody, and we're racing for wins. So we don't have to worry about points and stuff, and that puts us in a position to race these guys aggressively if that's how they're going to race.
So Bubba's walking back to the Xfinity garage. Your side of the story from the dust-up on pit road with Brian Scott.
I don't even know if we got together on pit road, but hey, we come home 9th, another top 10, so that's good. It's not what we were expecting all day. Our Bleacher Report Mustang wasn't what we had in practice. It was kind of a total different animal, but that's what produces here in Kentucky. Great racing all around. Thanks for the fans coming out. Xfinity putting the race on. Just a bummer we didn't run better. We were expecting a little bit better than what we did. Tried to do some pitch strategy, but ended up hurting us in the long run. But we'll go to Dover. We're really good and have some fun.
Walk us through the final restart. Brian Scott's side of it was that you crowded him down on the racetrack. Your side of the story on the restart, as you can see the replay here.
Yeah, that was early in the race, but.
That's Bubba Wallace, certainly dejected, not happy at all right now, and that's his side of the story.
Spencer climbing from his car. Oh, Jimmy's going right over to Dallenbach. Oh, and he's got problems with Wally.
Ooh, don't do that.
Jimmy Spencer.
Steve Peterson with him, telling him calm down.
There's Buster Auten, the man walking with Spencer. Jimmy just enraged. Under caution. Now Brett Bodine. He was involved. Let's look at it again because it happened behind the leaders.
Spencer on the outside. Yeah. He gets touched right there by Wally Dallenbach. That triggers the whole deal. Look at Jeff Bodine get by on the outside there. He gets hit in the back.
It was starting in front of him. Brett Bodine was ahead of him, and it had already started right in front of him when Spencer in the 15 got into it.
Go down to pit lane. Randy is walking with Wally Dallenbach.
Well, he's obviously a bit peeved. I'll try and get a quick word with him. Wally, are you okay, and what happened?
I'm fine. I don't know. 23 gets in a wreck and takes half of us with him. Typical deal. You know, we had a good car. I think we were running the top 16 and 17. And these lap guys just, they want you to get out of your way when you're a lap down, but when they're a couple laps down, they sit there and they race you all day long.
Okay, that's it from Wally Dallenbach.
Jimmy, after the race on pit road, when you and Kurt were both asked to discuss what had happened, Kurt said that he thought he's in your head. You'd been pretty good.
I didn't say that tonight.
You did?
Did not.
Okay, I'll pull the transcript.
Pull your Twitter. Pull your Twitter.
It's not on Twitter.
Okay, Facebook.
It's not on Facebook.
All right.
You said we're in his head.
Absolutely.
It was on TV.
Okay.
Okay.
Angry drivers, we've got some tonight. We got Robbie Gordon looking for somebody. That would be Jeff Burton. Yep.
Ricky Rudd looking,
Kevin Harvick
looking for Ricky Rudd.
Yep. And he knows that Ricky Rudd has come to the top 5 impound area on pit road. Did you hear that? That's Be Smart. That's where he's coming to find him. And so what happens in these situations is we get pit crews involved. NASCAR officials telling Kevin to get off the car, get the crewman off the car. Kevin going to have his say. Here we go. He walked across the top of the 21. And now it's on.
I'll tell you what, that big official, Big Andy. Big Andy's. Think about going by Andy.
Barry trying to hold back Kevin. Very frustrating night, Kevin.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jim Goodwin's car was good tonight. Ricky Rudd took a goddamn cheap shot at us. And if he's gonna, take a cheap shot, he's gonna get one back. I promise you that.
Ricky, what was the contact with Kevin about?
I don't know, Kevin had trouble on the restart. He couldn't get going or something. Anyway, went down turn 1. I guess he just put on the brakes a little harder than he had been, and I got in the back of him. I mean, my fault, but it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. This stuff here is just absolutely ridiculous that NASCAR will put up with this. This is our car that's going next week to the race. Look at the hood. Look at the damage. I mean, that's totally ridiculous after the race stuff like that.
What did he say to you when he climbed out of the car?
I couldn't hear him. He's, got that little yap mouth. I couldn't tell what he was saying.